We enter negotiations. Next week, we exchange proposals this week. I won't speak to that, but I will say that just moving forward, I think that we passed the referendum, and that was meant in large part with regards to the teacher component to address salary issues in the past. If we don't come up with a plan to deal with the legislature underfunding us and dealing with the issue of not having money for raises, not just for teachers, but for all employees, in-house, a solution here on an annual basis, the referendum money takes care of what happened in the past. I feel like there needs to be a plan to make sure that we don't do that again for the next 5 or 10 years, because there's no doubling the referendum if we repeat our problems from the past. My recommendation is twofold. One, first and foremost, is, and this has been a request in the past, is to earmark a set amount of funds for teacher salaries in the budget, not to budget everything and then at the end of the day say this is what's left for raises. It's, you know, the way that teachers, and I'm sure other employees characterize it, is the scraps. You know, we get the scraps, and if there's not a lot of scraps, then there's no raises or low raises. So I would implore you to put in the budget a line item at a certain level that gives sufficient raises with the resources you have, because Tallahassee's not going to help us. At least that's what we suspect. And second, we go through these negotiations on an annual basis. I'll finish in a second. Every single year we're back at the table on raises. It's been a long time since we've had a multi-year deal with regards to salaries. I know that the fiscal picture from Tallahassee clouds our ability to do that with a degree of confidence, but I really think that it would be beneficial if we came up with a way to strike 2 or 3 year deals so that it wasn't every year money, money, money. People like financial certainty. I think it would avoid a lot of acrimony that crops up on these perpetual negotiations. So those are my recommendations to you all, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Katz.